This Transformers 96 here with another video where I'm going to be talking about a newly shown Hot Toys figure. This time it is the Toy Fair exclusive Joker from Suicide Squad. So yeah, so this is in his Asylum costume, basically, the straitjacket. So overall, they just showed 4 exclusive figures. Originally, I believed them to be exclusive to Comic-Con, but apparently they're not. They don't say Comic-Con anywhere on them, they just say Toy Fair. I am unaware of the Toy Fair that these are exclusive to, so if you do know, I would really love to know, so please comment in the description if you don't mind, or in the comics. But yeah, so overall, very excited for this. This is a really neat design for Joker, and one that I really wasn't expecting. You know, Joker has many looks in this movie. Basically, the shirtless with the crocodile jacket. He has the silver suit as well as the tuxedo. But I never thought that they would do a straitjacket Joker. That was something I wasn't expecting. So it is kind of neat to see that. And then just overall, taking aside from the Joker, this is very exciting because it's the first Suicide Squad figure that they're showing. So let's get talking about it. So yeah, so overall face sculpt first of all. Really, they nailed it. It looks fantastic. I mean, they've really stepped up their game with these last couple Hot Toys that they've shown, with the, Han Solo being fantastic, and now we have Jared Leto's Joker, really nice. I think that they've captured his look really well, and the expression I really like too, because usually Hot Toys just a very serious, very blank look, or just like more of a serious look that doesn't have too much expression going on. This is done in their classic kind of style of serious, however, it has that Joker, it has a bit more to it, with his mouth being slightly open, and obviously with the shaved eyebrows, it gives the angry eyes an even creepier look, which is very cool. So even though it's done in a pretty standard Hot Toys kind of serious face, it does have a bit more going on for it, as well as the fact that the open mouth allows you to see his grills in there, so that is kind of cool as well. So overall, this figure is quite nice as far as the head sculpt goes. As far as the rest of the figure, it's quite plain. He does have his Arkham pants, which he will also wear when he has the purple jacket on, so I'm sure that those pants will be reused. And then he has bare feet. The bare feet look alright. I'm not quite sure how they're going to do it, though, if he'll have any articulation in the ankles. I would imagine that he would, and therefore his legs, or at least a portion of his legs, would have to be rubber, because there isn't a joint at the ankle there. I would prefer them just to not do a joint. I know that that does hinder articulation, but I really prefer when the figures don't have rubber on them. However, at least if he does have rubber, it would just be at his legs. You can see a bit of his tattoos coming out from the jacket, where you do have the set of cards. I'm not quite sure how much is detailed on the body. Possibly, because I'm sure that they're going to do a Joker with the crocodile jacket wearing no shirt. So possibly they've sculpted that body so it's a full body that's sculpted with all the tattoos on it, and then he has sculpted arms as well under the straitjacket. There's a possibility of that. I doubt it, though. I would think that there's probably probably with this guy the body is completely sculpted and does have the tattoos. However, the arms are not sculpted and have a bit more articulation to allow you to get his arms in a straitjacket kind of pose a bit better. But we'll see, because there's no picture of him without the straitjacket on. It would be really cool if you could take off the straitjacket and he'll have no shirt on, because he does use that look in the movie as well, so you could have kind of 2 different looks with this figure. We don't know, though. Only the in-hand photos will be able to show us that, to see if that's a possibility. But if he doesn't have it, this is just a straitjacket look. You can have him with his arms tucked in like this, or he can just kind of have his arms straight down. Obviously, he will be freed by his goons sometime in Arkham, just from what we've seen in the trailers. So I would imagine that they'll break him free of this, and that's why he doesn't have a shirt. And they'll probably give him his purple jacket as he's like walking out. That's my guess, right? Right after he kind of tortures Harley. But overall, sculpt-wise, figure-wise, his costume isn't too extravagant. It's pretty plain, and it's obviously not iconic. But the face sculpt is excellent, really fantastic. And then he does come with a few accessories that are quite neat. As far as just the small accessories go, he barely comes with anything. You really just get the figure itself and 2 playing cards, one that's just kind of like a Jokerish kind of design, and then one of it's actually him on the Joker card, and then on the reverse of it, it is Harley Quinn, and that's him in his tuxedo. So I'm not quite sure if that'll be in the movie. It would be kind of weird if he got himself and Harley Quinn printed on a card, so I'm not quite sure if that's more just for fun, or if that is actually from the movie. You know, I don't know, but they do look nice, but they're kind of unnecessary. It comes with a chair. The chair looks quite good. Not a whole lot of detail going on with it, but you know, the chair in real life wouldn't have detail or much detail, so that looks great. And then you have the display base, very similar to the bank robber Joker from Heath Ledger, where you have the kind of a diamond-shaped base that has a backdrop that folds up a bit into kind of three things, and it kind of has a platform that kind of connects to the base, or it's meant to be pushed up against the base, and then has the background there, which is really cool. It looks fantastic. It looks like the exact same shot that we see from that shot from the movie where you have Joker sitting in a chair, and then across the table is Harleen Quinzel in her psychiatry, you know, normal outfit on the other side. So fingers crossed that they do a Harleen Quinzel like that, or in normal clothes. I would like that, because it would make such an amazing display to be able to display it with the backdrop and with like the furniture and having them sit down. That would be super cool. So fingers crossed that they do a Harleen Quinzel to go along with this Asylum Joker. This Joker is not on pre-order yet, and I'm not quite sure when he'll be on pre-order, because it's a Toy Fair exclusive. I mean, it could go on pre-order today, or it could wait a couple weeks or a week to go on pre-order, so I don't know, but at the time of filming this, it's not on pre-order. But when it does go on pre-order, the price that I think it's going to be, it's pretty limited. As far as accessories, it barely comes with anything. The only accessories that they could kind of play up to make it seem like it's you get a lot is the fact that it does have a diorama. I think that this would be fairly priced at $110. However, I could definitely see Hot Toys doing $120, $125. I can't imagine that they go up to $130 on such a basic figure, basically. But you never know, and especially since it does have the Toy Fair exclusive sticker on it, they might feel the need to put a higher price tag on this. But we'll see. Whether or not I'm going to get it, I'm not sure. Now, I don't mind getting a few Harley Quinns and a few Jokers. I'm not, you know, somebody who's just looking for one classic Joker and one classic Harley Quinn. I'd like to get a couple of each, maybe two, maybe three, depending on how they look and, you know, how much they cost and things like that. I don't know if this is one of the Jokers that I want. I definitely want him with the shirtless with the purple crocodile jacket. That's definitely a Joker I really want, as well as I would like the silver suit one. And so I'm not quite sure I need this. This is great because of the diorama, though. Without the diorama, I don't think I'd get this, but I'm a sucker for dioramas. It makes the figure it makes it so enhanced, basically. So that does really draw me into this, as well as it's being released early, because as an exclusive, it'll come out between the 3rd and 4th quarter of 2016, while the other figures will probably come out either very late 2016 or early 2017, so it is also another draw that you get it soon. And this is a very unique look, so I do like that as well. If they are going to do Harleen Quinzel, I would love to get this just as a full display, to have the two of them sitting across the table from each other with the background and diorama behind them. That would be incredible. But we'll have to see. So who knows? Overall, looks fantastic, and again, because I'm not quite sure where this is going to be an exclusive to, because I don't know which Toy Fair it's going to be exclusive to, there might be more exclusives for Comic-Con, so I'm not quite sure. But if there are more exclusives from Comic-Con, it would be perfect to have one of those exclusives be the Harleen Quinzel, because then because that's the type of figure that should be an exclusive. It's not necessarily a mainstream figure that a lot of people are going to want, so it would make sense to make her an exclusive, and it also allows them to put those two figures out very close to each other and allow people to get them both. So overall, very exciting. I'll be really interested to see the price, as well as to see when he goes on pre-order how fast he sells out. I do have to make a decision quite fast, because although most exclusives don't sell out very fast, the last two that Hot Toys did, which was Captain America and Scarlet Witch, sold out extremely fast, within a couple of days, which leads me to believe that possibly they're starting to make their exclusives a little bit more limited, because they've realized that they haven't been selling out. And if that's the case, then I definitely don't want to miss out on this one if I do decide to purchase it. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on the 2016 Toy Fair exclusive Suicide Squad Joker figure from his Arkham Asylum look with the straitjacket on. overall, quite exciting. I'm definitely, I'm very interested in it, but I don't know if I'm going to be picking it up. Also, I'll be interested to see if this head sculpt will be reused. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure this will be a head sculpt that's included with a Joker or two in the future. I just do hope that those other Jokers come with updated head sculpts with like a laughing and different expressions, so that if you do have a few different Jokers in your collection, they will be able to sport different expressions. But there you go. There's my thoughts on the Joker figure. The other exclusive figures I'm not going to make a video talking about, you know, because we've seen the Nightmare Batman before. The Iron Man figure is really nothing special. It's my least favorite Iron Legion figure, actually. Disco I really am not a fan of. And then the Stormtrooper I don't find too interesting, personally, just because I don't play that game, and I don't really need it or need to talk about it. But there you go. There's my thoughts on the Suicide Squad Joker from his Arkham Asylum look. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this figure, and thanks so much.